Hey everyone, and welcome to my BlizzCon recount. I'm going to be doing this vlog here and talking a little bit about what BlizzCon was about, my first experience. I've never been to BlizzCon before, and of course what I experienced, what you can look forward to from Blizzard, and things along those lines. I'm sure you guys were pretty excited about the results of BlizzCon. I mean, they had the StarCraft tournament and all kinds of cool announcements. First things first, I'm going to do the announcements first instead of last. I know there's some people that just like to watch these, get the announcements and go. So if that's what you're looking for, we can do those first, get those out of the way, and then we'll go in depth on, what those mean, all that kind of stuff. I did get a chance to play all the games there were at BlizzCon minus the Diablo expansion because it was on PlayStation and I just didn't have any interest on doing it on the console, but it looked great, and we'll talk a little about that as well. So as far as announcements goes, we can go straight through that. There is going to be a Diablo 3 expansion, Reaper of Souls. I'm sure you've heard of a lot of this already, but I'm just going to go through it. Reaper of Souls will introduce a Crusader class to it. He's kind of like a holy, fiery paladin type character. Pretty fun. Looked really cool from what I saw, and seems like a really good addition to the game. And they're also going to be changing a lot of stuff about Diablo 3. The loot system will be very different. They'll make it more engaging, more exciting, more worthwhile, and they'll make it more, overall, involving to play Diablo 3, kind of like it was Diablo 2, where you were searching, killing big bosses, and getting big loot instead of farming the same act over and over. The next thing is the WoW expansion has been announced, Warlords of Draenor. This is going to be a 10-level expansion. It will bring you from level 90 to level 100. They will not be introducing any classes, but there's a lot of new content. They're bringing everything back in time to the original opening the Dark Portal. Hellscream is pissed, and he's starting his own horde. He's pissed at the Horde and the Alliance, and he's going to be starting his own Horde and starting up some business. It's going to be really cool. I got a chance to play it twice, actually, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to play one of the dungeons, but I played a lot of the questing and jumped around in the areas. The classes seemed much better. They also increased the graphics for the gnomes, dwarves, and orcs, and they have plans to do it for all the characters. One of the biggest things is, if you guys remember from World of Warcraft, the hands were kind of like mittens. Like it was just one thing, and now there's actually skeletal features where there's individual fingers on the models of the characters themselves. They had a video of an orc kind of sitting there and tapping his fingers, and this was like in-game stuff. So I mean, it looks much sharper, much cleaner, much more effective, and it's more exciting. And I think it's well overdue. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, 2013 graphics, but it was like, these are respectable graphics. I can be proud of this. This is what the game should look like. The next thing is Heroes of the Storm. Well, I'll be making a separate video on that. Is the MOBA introduced by Blizzard. There's a lot of implications there. They're doing a lot of things different. They're kind of bringing a new edge to the scene of MOBAs, and I'll talk about that in a separate video just because I'm the MOBA man. MOBAs what I do, and I'll talk about that in another video, which I'll hopefully go back and annotate on the screen. It can come out after this video. It is... Yeah, I'll just leave it for the other video. The other thing is the Warcraft movie is underway. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. They showed us, concept designs of Dalaran, of Ironforge, of, Thunderbluff, a lot of cool stuff. And they had actors who were, it's going to be live action, but also animated, kind of like Lord of the Rings. So, I mean, it looked really cool. They showed us what they could, and it seemed like it was really awesome. There's a lot of Hearthstone stuff there, too. They announced some of the Hearthstone changes that are coming up, and I'll probably talk about it in a little bit. Now, as far as the experience of BlizzCon, it was my first BlizzCon, and I had a lot of fun. And if you are thinking about going to BlizzCon, I would suggest that you go to it yet next year. Honestly, I don't play that many Blizzard games right now. I've played all the Blizzard games. I grew up on Warcraft, StarCraft, played StarCraft II. I played WoW for like 6 years. I played all their games. I love Hearthstone, and I'm probably going to play a lot of Heroes of the Storm, their MOBA, when it comes out, if it keeps progressing the way that it is. But I just didn't think there was going to be anything for me because I'm not really in any of the scenes of all the games there. I'm not going to go to the game and like, for the Horde, and shout at the other people that are there. That wasn't really me, but I still had a blast. There was a lot of fun stuff. And really what it did is it made me more excited to play more of the Blizzard games and the stuff they are coming out with, and it was a very awesome experience. So let's cut to it. I have lots of footage to show you guys of the event itself, and hopefully you get to share in my experience as I experienced it. So you can see some shots of the intro walking in to the place. I mean, it was a huge venue. It was in Anaheim, California, on the west coast of the United States. It was a pretty big area, and I stayed in the hotel that was right on site. It was actually in the same, it was like, I don't know, like a 5-minute walk from my hotel room down the elevator into BlizzCon, which was fantastic. And it was really, really convenient for me. The biggest thing that was awesome about it is just the stuff they had available, they had, you know, the main area kind of as a main stage, and they had kind of things everywhere. I really liked a lot of the costumes that were portrayed in Blizzcon. They had, you know, I think my favorite one was probably the training dummy from Starwind. He had a wood all over himself, and he had the flag on his back, and he would stand in a proper pose, and it was really fantastic. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think the most intricate cosplay that I saw was probably the Diablo 3 version of Diablo. It was a girl that was doing that. And of course, if you guys are fans of Smite, Doom Princess also did some really awesome cosplay. She did the Skeleton King from Diablo, and it was terrifying. She had like full black circle lenses. It looked really, really good and awesome. The next day, she did Jaina Proudmoore, and she looked really good in that. I'm sure it was much more comfortable for her. There are also exhibits being pushed everywhere. I mean, they had Jim Raynor, they had Tyrael, a dwarf, they had Thrall riding on a wolf, they had Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades version anyway, and they had a lot of cool setups, and I think my favorite was probably Tyrael. I think it weighed about near a ton. I think it was like 800 pounds, and it was suspended on one of the two of the tendrils from Tyrael's back, and it just looked awesome the way it was lit up and the way it was built. It was like wood, fiberglass. It looked great. It was probably my favorite as far as the model stand-up things they had set up across the convention center. We also had a lot of really cool stuff to look at. I mean, NVIDIA was there, SteelSeries was there, you had Rosewell was there, a lot of cool stuff to look at. Intel was there as well. Just showing off stuff on tablets. They had Hearthstone on the Intel tablet, which ran beautifully. It was very entertaining to play. The next thing was probably one of my highlights of the trip itself was the StarCraft II tournament, and the way they had it set up, man, it was exciting. They had music and lights and everyone that was playing was up on stage in the isolated soundproof boxes with the glass in front, and the side that was blue, they lit up that side blue, and the side that was red, they lit up that side red, and you saw the people, the players, and this was the WCS, the World Championship Finals, that were, you know, the top 16 players in StarCraft across the world, so this was a big deal. And they were playing against each other, and they had screens everywhere and lights going on. They had a big stage, like a catwalk that they'd go across and get announced on, and people would bring them in, and it was just absolutely a pure, unadulterated experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 3 in the world, a 4-time runner-up in 2013. He is just 2 steps away from taking top into gold. He is just about to start. Your commentary team for this one, you're going to love this. Take it away, the Block
and definitely at the very end there, when SOS took the final series 4-1 against Jaedong, they shot confetti everywhere. There was all kinds of stuff shooting all over the place, and then they had this big trophy that he picked up and started kissing, and everyone was taking pictures, and it was emotional, and man, it was an incredible tournament to be a part of, and I was really glad to be a part of it. I think it was something that a lot of people should experience if they get the chance. Something that, you know, it was, you know, I don't know what else to say about it. It was fantastic. It was absolutely awesome. Stuff they had available. You could take a picture, and they would make you into like they would green screen you into something. As you can see right here, they made me into a Hearthstone card. I don't know if I can show that off there. Yeah, wearing that Smite shirt. What's up? I'll probably take it out of the plastic here so you can actually see it. I don't know if it's still gonna reflect. It might. Yeah, I'm a 7-8 for 5. Then of course they left it blank here if you wanted to edit it, and they gave you a digital version of it, which I probably will do. Put it on my stream just for funsies. It was pretty cool. They also had recordings where you could voice over some of the videos. I did one of those as well. I'll probably play that during my stream since it is a cinematic from World of Warcraft. I can't really play it here, so I'll probably play it on my stream if you ask me to do so, and I think I'll be safe to play it as far as copyright goes on my stream in a live setting as far as the Free Use Act goes, but I don't think I will be able to play it here on my YouTube channel, and just to be safe, I won't. But it was, I just had fun with it. It was pretty cool. Other stuff that I got, I ended up getting these little figurines here in the bag that came with it. You can see there is a little Diablo, a little Kerrigan, and of course a little Arthas. This is the little BlizzCon pack that came with it, which was really cool. All the little characters, and they're all so cute. Also got a BlizzCon bubble hearth. It is a beach ball that is yellow with a paladin inside of it that is attempting to hearth, and there's nothing you can do about it. I thought this was pretty cool. A lot of these were bouncing around in the crowd, and they were flying around. People were throwing them. There was one point where during the StarCraft tournament, people had like 3 of these going. But one flew up towards the tech crew that had like all the stands and all the little expensive equipment, and one of the tech guys jumps up and just smacks it out of the way and hits someone in the head. He's like, "No, you get this out of here. This stuff's probably." I mean, the equipment they were running was probably anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 in the area just where that ball was going. So I don't blame it at all. Just protecting the equipment. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the Diablo StarCraft. We had all kinds of cool stuff to show it off, and I'll probably just throw videos throughout all this. I may not do the best job of editing because I don't really want to spend all that time on it, but it's definitely a really cool stuff to look at. They also had little individual stuff. Like I said, they had the card you could do. They had the voiceovers. They also had the ability to get tattoos. I got a Hearthstone tattoo. It stopped hurting now. Looks like it stopped bleeding, and looks like it's healing up nicely. No, I'm kidding. It's sprayed on. It's a fake one. But it was pretty cool. They kind of just sprayed it on. You get some tattoos as far as that goes. They also had the wall. There was the graffiti wall, which I don't know. This is a big thing for them. I didn't know anything about it. But I guess it's just a big white canvas, and they leave markers everywhere. And people can come and sign it and draw stuff. And I was blown away. People were drawing some really cool stuff. Like they had really intricate drawings of like panda bears and little zerglings or space marines, and really, really cool drawings. And they all had was Sharpies. Like they just went up there with Sharpies and started drawing. They're really artistic people going up there and having fun with it. Of course, I marked it, and it was just it was fun, man. Other stuff that I have. Also, for those of you who don't know, I have a subscribe button on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Drybear, where I do my live streams. And what I'm going to be doing for my subscribers, those who do subscribe to me, is doing giveaways monthly. I have secured this month's giveaway, which is going to be for November. I'm going to be giving away something that I purchased at BlizzCon, which is going to be this Diablo 3 Steel Series Sensei mouse. It glows just like the Diablo logo does, and it looks really, really awesome. So I'm going to be giving this away to one of the subscribers on my Twitch channel. If you are looking to get a Diablo 3 mouse, and it's a Steel Series Sensei, which is actually really, really good. It's I believe it's one of their optical mouses that don't really, or mice, doesn't really go out into the market. It might have gone on recently, but this is a really fantastic mouse, and it's the Diablo 3 version, which is even cooler. I'll be giving this away to one of my subscribers on my Twitch channel. Full disclosure, it is $5 a month to subscribe to me on Twitch. I get half of it, so it does directly benefit me. It just lets me know that you want to support me. Everyone that is subscribed to me on Twitch kind of has like VIP status, which means that I will choose them first for playing with games, and I'm working on getting set up as far as subscriber benefits. But one of the main things, I'm going to be doing giveaways every single month for the subscribers that I have on Twitch, and this is going to be the first giveaway for November. So if you're looking to get that mouse, go over to twitch.tv/Drybear and subscribe there. What else do I have to talk about? I don't really know. We have all the footage to go through of the StarCraft tournament. Really, really cool stuff there. I had a blast with that. The graffiti wall drawings, all that kind of stuff. So that's looking like it's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you got a little bit of a snippet of what BlizzCon was about for me, and hopefully this gives you an eye into the event itself. It was awesome. I really highly recommend it. I ended up meeting DJ Wheat. Tobuscus was in the lobby of the hotel. Day 9 was there, of course. A lot of really cool people. Total Biscuit, all those people. Really cool event, and I really do recommend it. Again, I didn't talk a whole lot about Here's the Storm in this video. I'm going to be doing that in a separate video as far as the implications go. I do have this handout of all the characters that were available in it, and you can see you can play as Arthas, Tyrael, Diablo. It's basically a MOBA with all the StarCraft guys. I did play Illidan in my first game, and it was awesome. This is the art for it. It was really, really cool. This is their MOBA that they're coming out with. I don't know any kind of time frame for it. Also, there was an announcement as far as Hearthstone goes, open beta next month. So for those of you who have been watching my Hearthstone videos and thinking, I want this game, open beta for Hearthstone will be starting next month in December, and you guys will be able to play it with me, and hopefully I'll have a lot of videos on decks out by then. You guys will have a lot of information to go through it, because I personally am in love with the game. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget the like button. I really do appreciate the support. Share it out to your friends. Hit the favorite as well. All of this does help me as a YouTuber. And of course, shoot a comment down below in the comment section on what your favorite part of the video was. Also, a comment about the comment section is it's kind of a mess right now. I'm debating on whether I want to disable comments. I probably won't for the time being, but people are sending, bad links. So don't click on anything you see in the comment section below. Don't click on anything, please. Just leave that alone. Even if you know what it is, just don't take links from the YouTube comment section until that is sorted out. I really implore you. There's porn, there's nastiness, all being posted across YouTube. The comment section is a mess. Ignore links. Other than that, post happy comments, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.